Welcome to a new deep dive. Today, we're peeling back the layers on a company that's really made a name for itself in the UK's guitar scene, Armstrong Music.
Ah, yes, Armstrong Music.
Our mission really is to understand what makes them, this benchmark for premium guitar parts and, well, top-tier tone. What exactly sets them apart in such a, well, specialized field?
Yeah, it's fascinating, isn't it, how they've cultivated such a strong reputation. When you hear gold standard, especially for something as subjective almost as guitar tone, it makes you ask what specific things, what elements contribute to that level of trust and quality.
That's it, exactly. Our sources point to their wide selection of authentic Kent Armstrong pickups and precision-crafted components, too.
Okay.
And what's more, they're apparently trusted by everyone, beginners looking to upgrade, seasoned pros, even custom builders.
hmm
That's a really diverse range of musicians and, craftspeople relying on them.
That does raise a key point, though. How do they actually manage that? How do they cater to such different needs, from someone just tweaking their first guitar to a luthier building a total custom masterpiece where every tiny part matters?
Right. Okay, let's try and unpack that a
Yeah.
bit. The sources suggest they sort of position themselves as this essential one-stop destination, regardless of your project.
A one-stop shop. Makes sense.
Yeah. So whether you're a beginner wanting better tone, a pro restoring something vintage, or that custom builder creating something unique, they seem to aim to have what you need. Quality, reliability, and expert support, too.
And that one-stop idea, it's probably not just about convenience, is it? It implies they have a genuinely comprehensive inventory, but also, real expertise behind it.
Right.
Their reputation being trusted by luthiers and musicians nationwide, that really underlines it. It speaks to products that consistently perform, at the highest level,
Yeah.
from a simple swap out to these really complex, demanding builds.
And maybe explain for listeners a luthier.
Oh, right. Yeah, a luthier is a highly skilled craftsperson who builds and repairs stringed instruments, like guitars. So getting their endorsement, well, that's a powerful signal of uncompromising quality. These people know their stuff.
Got it. So you mentioned authentic Kent Armstrong pickups. What is it about these pickups, beyond just the name, that really elevates a guitar's sound? Like, what specific characteristics make them so important for tone?
Well, the authenticity of Kent Armstrong pickups, it isn't just a label. It's more about sticking to the original design philosophies. We're talking specific magnet types, maybe Alnico II or V, unique winding patterns, perhaps a particular way they handle noise cancellation. These really precise details, they profoundly shape the pickup's sonic character. They dictate how responsive it is, how clear, how harmonically rich the guitar sounds. It's about consistency, really, and delivering that signature tone musicians are often chasing.
That makes sense. So it's the recipe, almost, that matters.
Exactly.
Then there are the precision-crafted components. When we talk precision in guitar parts, what does that actually mean for the player? How does it elevate performance?
Good question. In instruments, precision means really microscopic tolerances, and these directly impact both how it plays and how it sounds. Think about, say, perfectly machined bridge saddles. They ensure accurate intonation right up at the neck.
Right, so notes are in tune everywhere.
Exactly. Or tuning machines with super fine gear ratios, so they lock in pitch and just stay there, rock solid. Even things like the exact material and weight of a tremolo block, for instance, that can dramatically affect sustain, how long notes ring out.
Subtle stuff.
Very subtle. But these small details, they stop buzzing, they improve resonance, they just make the instrument feel sort of right in your hands. Armstrong Music's reputation suggests they're really meticulous about sourcing parts where these tiny details genuinely make a difference you can feel and hear.
So it really sounds like they obsess over the fine print, the small stuff.
Seems that way.
And it's interesting they're described as where tone meets tradition. How do they balance that, embracing new or innovative components with that classic, authentic guitar sound people love?
Yeah, that phrase, tone meets tradition, it really captures their approach, I think. It's likely quite curated. It's probably not just about stocking everything, but selecting components that genuinely work well together.
Yeah.
Things that align with a commitment to great sound and build quality.
Okay.
So they offer the time-tested, iconic parts that define those traditional guitar sounds we all know. And they seem to thoughtfully integrate advancements, things that enhance performance, but without sacrificing that cherished, authentic character. It's a careful balance, heritage, and, let's say, thoughtful evolution.
So wrapping this up then, what does this all mean for someone listening, maybe someone keen on understanding what makes musical instruments tick, or even the essence of a really specialized business? Armstrong Music seems to stand out for these specific offerings, the authentic Kent Armstrong pickups, this carefully chosen selection of guitar parts, making them a kind of comprehensive resource for quality, reliability, and that expert support we mentioned. They really seem to embody where craftsmanship and sound meet.
Yeah, and if you look at the bigger picture, their success really highlights the importance of unwavering quality, especially in a market where people are, frankly, very discerning. Guitar players know what they like. The fact that they're trusted by professionals across the country, well, it speaks volumes about consistent top-tier delivery, year in, year out.
So a final thought for you, the listener, as you reflect on what it takes to be a leader in any specialized field, what specific elements of Armstrong Music's approach really jump out? Maybe it's their deep grasp of sound, their obsession with component quality, or perhaps their dedication to supporting every kind of musician. What do you think is the bedrock of their gold standard status?